Awakening your creativity, artists, is our topic today on Luminar Coffee Break. Let's see what we can accomplish in 10 minutes or less, starting now. Hello, everyone. All right, welcome. So I got this idea because I was browsing through Instagram and I saw somebody do this on Facebook, on Photoshop. It was kind of complicated, so I wanted to see how easy I can do it inside Luminar Neo. So here we are. I have a nice silhouette. What we're going to do is I want to transform this. Let's see if I did save it as a preset. So let's see if the preset will work for me. Yep, there it is. So this is what we're going to accomplish. All right. Give it a second to render. There we go. All right, so this is what we're going to accomplish. And once again, we're going to start with this, and our goal is to end with this. All right, so let me restart it all. Revert to original. There we go. All right, so here we are. First thing I want to do is, for whatever reason, I like her looking the opposite direction. So I'm going to use crop, and I'm just going to flip it. There we go. So I have it set the way I want it. Now, I am going to duplicate this layer, and you'll see why in a moment. Here's where I'm going to add the forest. Now, you could create this forest. I downloaded it through a stock company. But you can either create this with that new generative generative to where you can create your own stuff. All right, but that's entirely up to you. So what I'm going to do is this. I want to get it inside her head. So I'm going to expand it, position it. This tree here is killing me. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And I'm going to get that out of the way, like right about there. There we go. And I just want to make sure I fill it there. So now that I have it set, what I need to do is this. I'm going to take the bottom one that I copied here, and I'm going to move it to the top. Now, here's where our masking comes in. I'm going to use Mask AI. It's going to find the subject for me, and it does a great job at masking what I need. All right, so I have it set. But what I need to do is invert it. Look at that. So now it's on her. All right. I love how this looks. Now, the reason why I have this bottom layer is because here I'm only at about 50% opacity. Maybe I'll raise it a little bit more right about there. But if I didn't have that bottom layer, then that's going to fade to white or transparent, and I'm not going to get the same effect. So now I'm on the top layer, mask, brush, and what I want to do is I want to paint so I can see some of her face. So I'm going to come in here and remove it. I did a little too much. So let me start again. I want to bring it down, the strength. There we go. And because this is part of the mask, notice it doesn't matter if I go outside the line. So I'm going to come in and just brush over the area and a little bit down in here. Use a little bit less strength. There we go. All right, good. So I like that a lot, and it's looking good, but we can make it look even better. So now that I have that all set, what I want to do is I added one of Carly's, let's see if I have it right in here. I added one of Carly's overlays. So let's see if I have it. And actually, here we go. It was one of these. There we have it. And I want to fill it. Good. So now that I have it set, but here's the thing. I don't want it, or that much of it, on top of her. So once again with the masking brush, erase the effect. And I'm going to use a low opacity for now, or low strength, and just move it into here. This is where I do have to make sure I don't go outside the box or outside the silhouette. In fact, I'm going to go a little bit more. There we go. So I want it all out of here. If there's a little bit on the sides, I don't mind, but I don't want it on her face here. So we're going to fix that in a moment. So I'm going to zoom in and lower the strength and just come in. There we go. Nice. And here's the problem. If I do go outside the box, you're going to get this weird white glow like up in here. So we'll fix that again in a moment. So I got it looking the way I want it. Good. Now I'm going to go back to paint, lower the strength, and some of the areas like right up in here, I want to get rid of that glowing effect. There we go. Great. Now that I did that, I can still take this bottom layer and reposition it where I want it. And I think right about there it looks like. I don't like, there we go, that sky up there was giving me a little problem. So let's bring it down. Oh, look at that. There we go. Now let's go back to that top layer. And everything is independent now from each other. I do want to add a little structure to this. There we have it. All right, great. Look how easy that was. Again, we're going to start with a silhouette. And then with just a few tweaking, we're going to turn it into an artistic look. Now, I wish, and I tried to do this, I tried to make a door, like a pathway, that whole new generative stuff. I tried it. Didn't work for me. I tried to get it to where there was a pathway going to a door to make it look like you're inside her mind, but I couldn't get it to work that way. So anyways, there we have it. Real quick way to get that down. Now, for those of you that are watching this live, please stick around for the Ask Me Anything segment where I could ask any, you could answer, or I could ask any, you could ask any questions on photography, this topic, or anything in the industry. If you're watching this on a rebroadcast, right there is where you can find it, so we can come live Monday and Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern time. All right? So again, thanks so much for watching, and I'm hoping this streamed properly to Facebook, and if it did, hopefully you're watching on Facebook also. All right? So again, if you're here, stick around for the Ask Me Anything segment. For everyone else, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next coffee break.